Hello, I'm Mike McAleer, the athletic director here at GCIT, and this is the 2022 GCIT Fall Season Sports Preseason Show. We're here with the girls soccer team for our Fall Preseason Show. With me is Coach Brian Vahey. Coach, really two back-to-back pretty good years. Last year we made it to the sectional final again, won the NJTAC. So a lot of great accomplishments, but now we have another season upon us. What are you looking forward to for this season?
Really the same goals as the last couple years. You make 2 South Jersey championships in a row, you want to make a third, obviously. We want to compete in the division. Very tough division with Washington Township coming in this year. But hopefully we can contend for another division championship, win the NJTAC, and compete in South Jersey again.
We lost a bunch of good seniors from last year, but again, you've got a nice group of players coming back this year. What are some of your goals for you that you have for the team this coming season?
Just continue to grow together. Every year it seems we lose 3 or 4 players. Year after year we have kids playing Division I soccer. I mean, I think this is my 7th year or so, and every year it feels like we're losing 4 or 5 really good seniors, so it's no different this year. Everybody's ready to step up. The depth of the program is great. We got over 50 kids that came out this year, so we're really just hoping to contend and be one of the best teams in South Jersey, that's all.
Washington Township comes into the Tri-County Conference this year. That's actually our opening day game. We've got a pretty ambitious schedule. Going to play Eastern again. How does when you schedule out your teams like this, is this something you're trying to prepare the team for the postseason?
Yeah, I mean, the goal is it's not to have the best regular season record, it's to make a run in the playoffs. So we're trying to stack our schedule. Fortunately, our division does that for us. There's really nowhere to go with that. But the out-of-conference games, if you look at the schedule the last couple of years, we've definitely taken on some better opponents. We just want to be ready to play the Cherokees, the Shawnees, the Easterns. You never know who's going to come up in the playoffs. So as we learned last year, we got to be able to compete with those better teams in South Jersey to win playoff games.
All right, thank you. Well, Coach, thank you. Best of luck.
Appreciate
See you during the season. Continuing the girls soccer preseason show, with me are 2 players from the team, Morgan Riley and Brooke Vogel. Ladies, last couple of years we've had some really good seasons. Again, we made it to the sectional final, won the NJTAC, so there's a lot to be proud of. This year, I would expect we have some high expectations going into next year. How do you feel things have gone so far at practice?
I think they've been pretty high intensity. Obviously, we dread the 2-mile run, but it only makes us better, like soccer players.
I think they've been going pretty good. I haven't been cleared to play soccer yet, but I think the run went pretty well. I think we had a pretty good turnout for passing it. It's been pretty consistent the past few years, and I think the scrimmages are going really well today, and people are playing well, so that's good.
Now, what position do you play? Goalkeeper, and you are striker. So 2 very obviously important positions. Obviously, we've made, had some good success with the NJTAC, and it's a lot to live up for. But I think that even though we lost some players from last year, the expectations are still high. What are some of your goals as a team and personal goals for you?
Personal goals are to keep the positivity. We preach family here, so to make sure we still stay together even if we are losing. Hopefully we're not. It's not an expectation is to win, but just stay as a family. That's what helped us get through each year.
How about you, Brooke?
I feel like the past few years most of my impact has been off the field. On the field. So I want to try and be more impactful while I'm on the bench, because I don't know when I'm going to get cleared. Hopefully sooner than later, but my goal is to try and help people even if I'm not on the field.
Sounds good. What's one of the best things about playing soccer here at GCIT?
I think that one of the hardest things coming to GCIT is that you don't have any friends coming in. So being able to come here during the summer and make friends before you do start school is very helpful.
I agree, kind of along the same lines as family. I've made some of my best friends from playing soccer here, and I'm excited to meet the underclassmen and make more friends. And I think it just makes school more exciting coming and knowing you have practice and games.
Well, listen, best of luck to you and the team this year, and I look forward to seeing you on the field.
Thank you. Thank you.
We are continuing our preseason show. We're with the field hockey team now. With me is the head coach of the field hockey team, Coach Rosinski. Coach, thanks for joining us. Last year was your first year as head coach of the squad after many years as assistant. I really thought that overall it was a very good season.
Yeah, we had a great season last year. We had a lot of strong seniors. Team really came in big and excited and ready to play. So we got some big shoes to fill this year. They're stepping up. They're really working hard already in preseason. So I'm excited to see what they bring this season. Just
like any team, you have a good crew of seniors, they go. But again, just like everything else, you have a younger players that they step up. Looks like you have those younger players, and they're ready to step up.
Absolutely. We have a nice group of younger players. They work really hard on the off season. They work really hard during preseason, and they're just excited to play hockey, and they do it well.
We were in Group 4 last year, made the playoffs, had a winning record, did very well. What are some of your expectations and goals for the team this year?
So we want to at least match our record for last year. We have some new challenges this year. Washington Township's been entered into the Royal. They're a very, very strong field hockey program, so we get to see them twice during the regular season. So we do have some added challenges, but we don't expect that to hold us back at all. So we're hoping to at least match where we were last year and make a decent playoff run. That's the goal.
All right. Well, listen, best of luck to you and the team. Look forward to seeing everybody this season.
Thank you so much.
Continuing with the field hockey preseason show, with me are two players on the field hockey team. We have Riley and Jillian. Thanks for joining us. So last year, pretty good season last year. We did really well, made it into the playoffs, played a lot of good games, beat some good teams. So how is preseason going so far?
It's going good. I'm glad to be back with everyone, working hard. They all took the summer to get better, and I think we're all here. We want to continue our success that we had last year, so I think it's going good.
You can definitely tell that last year's successes really got us excited for this year, because last year was actually our best season in GCIT history, and you can tell that everybody that's new and is coming back is super excited to continue that.
So every year you always lose a core of seniors. Now it's a time for the underclassmen to step up and do well. So, and obviously you two are part of that. What are some of your goals and expectations going into this season?
I think definitely to maintain the record we had last year, if not get better. I think we lost some games that in our conference that we definitely could have won. So I think this year just making sure that we win those important games.
Going off with what Riley said, it really has to do with teamwork and bonding. So we've really been working on that, and I'm hoping that what we've done so far and what we're going to continue to do in terms of teamwork is really going to help us out with that.
Sounds really good. What's one of the best things about playing field hockey here at GCIT?
I think it's just a team atmosphere. I mean, everybody's so fun and positive, and I think every time we go on those hard runs, everybody's just lifting each other up, and it's just fun.
Absolutely. It's definitely really difficult coming out here. We're getting here starting at 7:45 in the morning. It's hot, but everybody being friends with each other, it really puts us in a great mood for the season going forward. We're able to have fun even though it's hard.
All right. Well, listen, best of luck to you and the team this year, and I can't wait to see you out there.
Thank you so much.
GCIT field hockey team.
I'd like to give a special thank you to all my coaches.
Continuing with the GCIT fall season sports preview show, we're with the cross country team, and we're with boys cross country team coach Kievsky. Coach, so far so good. Almost a week in. How are things going so far?
We've had a great preseason so far. We had people coming out for captain's practices, which is kind of a rarity, so it's nice to have that coming in. They're already conditioned, some people. We're already kind of getting into the meat of the workout season next week. So, season's coming quick. We're going to be ready. I want to compete this year. We want Tech. We lost Tech last couple of years, came in second, which is nothing to bat your eye at, but we want to do more. We want to win it all.
The team has really improved over the years, and like you said, we've kind of held ourselves to a higher standard, not only with the NJTAC, but within the conference. What are some of your expectations going into the season with this team?
Day one, we had a lot of boys come out. And I know I've said this to you before, they got their paperwork in, and it's a good omen, I think. So, I think we had a lot of talent. Some of the girls will be back next week, and we'll see what we have there, too. We had a lot of incoming talent there, too. So, I mean, the numbers, when you have numbers through that pool of people, you're going to get some talent, So I'm like looking forward to some new faces, some upperclassmen new faces, and yeah, I'm excited. Yeah.
A lot of, especially we have a good number of freshmen that have come in. Not a lot of people have done cross country. They don't know what to expect. How is that process? And it seems like they catch on pretty quick.
Yeah, we have good leadership. So as far as mentoring is concerned, they have people to look up to. Cross country is a different sport. It's a different animal. And I think the team has to keep each other in check. I mean, Miss Bryan and I are only 4 eyes. So they need to be there, too, telling the kids not to walk and, to keep up the workouts. It's tough, though, as freshmen coming in. A lot of people didn't have the preseason coming in. And now they're starting from square one. Other people are a couple squares down the road. So we're trying to catch them up, and that's going to be a lot to do. But I think, they'll catch on. They'll want to be back sophomore year and junior, and so we'll see. It's a matter of instilling that sense of dedication. Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Well, listen, best of luck to you and to the team this year.
Thanks.
Coach Kiefsky and the cross country team. Continuing the preseason show with the cross country team here with girls coach Bryant. Coach Bryant, just talking to Coach Kiefsky. He seems to be very upbeat and positive. So far, so good.
Yes, very good. We had 3 freshmen return, and we had another one that did not come out, but she's back again this year. So I'm pretty excited, and I can't wait to see what the girls team has in store and also the boys team.
We were talking to Coach Kiefsky, and he really wants to get that NJTAC title back again. I know you do too, and it just goes to show how far our program has come over the last few years. We've kind of held ourselves to a higher standard, not only with that, but with other things that we are in. What are some of your expectations for the team this year?
I hope that people definitely drink as much water as needed, and I'm not sending out messages on Teams, drink water at least 4 times a day to 5 times a day in your classes. Also, the other thing is I just want them to build the family up. I know that we're a team, but I feel as though as long as they cheer on each other and keep each other in communication and keep us in communication, things will go well. So that's the one thing that I'm looking forward to, and just to work hard. I know it's an individual sport, but I also want them to cheer each other on as if it's a team sport.
One of the things that Coach Kiefsky talked about, and I know you guys preach, is the family working together, and I think that is you could tell during the season they're always pulling for each other.
Yes, we also have them run in groups, in pairs, as far as their running style and the time that they come in, and we also do a thing called big sister, and big brother, little brother, to where if we're not there and you don't see us around, you're able to walk the freshman or sophomore and stretch them to wherever they need to go, and you're at the end cheering for them. So everybody has someone actually cheering for them, just in case parents aren't able to show up.
All right. Well, listen, best of luck to you and the team, and look forward to seeing everyone during the season.
Thank you.
Coach Bryant and the girls cross country team. Here we are back with the cross-country team for the preseason show. We have 2 runners with us. We have Luke Clodfelter and Anna Masusak is here with us. So, guys, we're almost a week in to the preseason. How are things going so far?
Things are going pretty great. We're out here. We're training hard, nice and early compared to a lot of the other sports teams. Got a lot of new faces out here. But, yeah, our coach is really pushing us for the beginning of the season.
Yep, we're getting a nice sweat in. Welcoming new faces, and it's just good to see everyone and get back into it.
Running's a tough sport, takes a lot of dedication and going in. And like you said, you guys here at 7 a.m., which is probably good, beat the heat, that comes with it. You've got, like you said, you've got some new faces coming in. What are some of your expectations for the team and for yourself going in?
So cross country, people think it's a very individualized sport. Obviously, you're running by yourself, but a lot of it's a mental game. So we tried to enforce that team aspect, that you're running alongside your comrades. The whole point is that you should really try and hit those times together. We run together. No one runs by themselves. It's really important to build that foundation as a team to really push your mental game when it comes to the race.
Yeah, I feel like this is just, like you said, it's about the mentality, and we really like to inspire others and get people to be their best. It's all about teamwork here.
All right, so You know, one of the things I know the coaches to win the NJTAC title is always a big deal. But there's some other, goals I think that you guys have. Maybe some individual on your side.
Individually, so far I PR'd last year at the end of our sectional, so I'm obviously the biggest thing everyone's going for is a new PR, that faster time. But I really think it's improvement, try and build more foundation as a team, really look at not just goals on the racetrack, but also goals here at practice.
Yeah, definitely. I want to include more strength training, PRs, and just as a team really working to be our best.
All right. Well, listen, best of luck to you two during the season, and look forward to seeing you out there.
Thanks so much.
All right. Cross-country team. We are continuing our fall sports preseason show. We're with the girls volleyball team, and we're here with Coach Retzbach. Coach, last few years had some pretty good success, but now we're into the 2022 season. So how are things going so far?
Things look good. Competitive as always. A bunch of talented girls in the gym, working hard, competing for spots. We graduated a lot of girls last year, which happens every year in high school. So got a lot of spots to fill, and it looks like some of these girls are going to step up and fill in nicely.
It's kind of been the same theme with a few of the other teams we've talked to. Had a good core of seniors, but they've graduated. But again, we seem to have, I would think, some good core of underclassmen ready to step up. So what are some of your expectations going into this season?
Just get a lot more girls playing time. Last year the team was the bench was very small, very tight rotation. This year we might open it up a little bit, get a few more girls touches and a few younger girls touches. We were pretty much all seniors last year, minus I think one or two. And this year we're only going to have a handful of seniors and a lot more underclassmen, sophomores and juniors contributing, which will be nice.
Girls volleyball is interesting. Most come in probably don't have a lot of experience, so especially with the freshmen, you're starting from scratch. But you do see that evolution. They start grasping the game and they start getting into it, and they start playing for clubs and getting better. I guess that's kind of what you're seeing this year.
Oh, absolutely. We have a lot more girls club level, playing indoor club, playing beach even, because there's a lot more beach opportunities. So it's a lot more girls playing outside of school, which is great.
What are some of maybe your goals, expectations for the team this year?
I mean, we're in a new division, a lot tougher teams. I expect to compete. I want to, play Williamstown, Washington Township tight, and then try to, win all the games that, I expect to win with this team.
All right. Well, best of luck to you and the team this year, and look forward to seeing you out there.
Thanks, Matt.
Coach Retzbach and the girls volleyball team. With us are the two Sophias, Sophia Azeron and Sophia Hatton. Thanks for being with us. So, so far, how was the preseason practices been going?
It's going great, yeah. I mean, we've been getting pretty good touches this year, and the open gyms are helpful, so yeah.
Yeah, I think we actually have a good chance, especially with all of our seniors last year leaving. I feel like this is like a greater group of we know each other better, so I think we have a greater chance of actually doing better this year.
Well, I would say last year. In the last couple of years, we've had a very nice team, and obviously some talent graduated last year, but that's with every team, and now it's the underclassmen now that have to step up. What do you think some of your goals, as personally and for the team, are for this year?
Yeah, I mean, I would say just to get as much wins as possible, and then just try to, fill the shoes that kind of left last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my personal goal is to get 100 kills by the end of this year. But as a team, I really want to beat Kingsway because that's where I'm from. So.
Now, what position do you play?
Right side.
Your position?
Outside.
So how did you guys get into volleyball? Because a lot of people who come in don't have as much experience with volleyball. They kind of pick up their freshman year.
Yeah, I mean, I picked up my freshman year. I played beach volleyball, so that kind of helped me kind of get into it. But yeah.
Yeah, I didn't play until freshman year either, but I also went to a lot of clubs and clinics, and I also played a club team for a year till COVID hit, so it helped a lot.
Okay. What's one of the best things about playing volleyball here at GCIT?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say my teammates. They're really funny. I love all of them, and just the team spirit in general.
Yeah, I would definitely say the friends we make this year, because it was definitely a greater bond, especially because now I'm friends with half the underclassmen on the team. So.
Well, sounds good. Listen, best of luck to you and the team, and look forward to seeing everyone during the season. Yeah. All right, the girls volleyball team and the two Sophias. Continuing our preseason show, we're now here with the girls tennis team. I'm here with head coach Dan Cohen. Coach, so far so good. we were almost a week into the. Actually, you started a little bit more, so you're a little bit more than a week into the season. So how are things going so far?
Things are going great. Our team looks like it's the best team we've probably ever assembled. So we have a lot of lofty goals to win a division, to win a group title, and hopefully win some individual titles and awards also.
So last year was a good year. We made the semifinals of the groups and Group 4, which is not easy to do. So obviously some high expectations going in. I think that just shows how far the program has come over the last few years. So going into the season, you talked about a little bit. So I know we're talking about groups, but also the conference title too. I think that's something we're looking forward to.
Agree. I do think we're the best team in Tri-County coming in. I know coaches aren't really supposed to say stuff like that, but that's just how much confidence I have in this group. They've worked all year, and they're really impressive, and they've come into this season even better than they were last year.
Something I've seen over the years is that, it's real. They all work together. They all seem to get along, and I think that helps out, just on a positive vibe throughout the team.
Yeah, I've been on girls' tennis teams that had a little bit of drama at the top of the ladder. They don't. They all root for each other. And when they play their challenge matches, they were hugging each other at the end. So they just lift each other up and make each other better.
All right. Well, listen, best of luck to you and to the team this year.
Thank you very much.
Coach Cohen and the girls' tennis team. Continuing the preseason show with the girls' tennis team, with me are two players on the team, Teresa Strano and Egypt Guy. Welcome. So last year was one of the best seasons the team has ever had. So going into this season, you got to think that there's some pretty big expectations for the team this year.
Yeah, there's expectations, but I believe that our team can live up to the hype and that we'll be able to fulfill those expectations.
I agree with Teresa because I also believe that we are going to live up to our expectations this year.
So I guess it shows how far the program has come over the years. We're a Group 4 team doing very well, and we play in a tough division. So what are some expectations you have, for the team and as an individual?
Well, I expect our team to be able to win Tri-County World Division. That would be probably our first goal, and then Tri-County Conference in general. And then also, one of our big hopes for the season is to win South Jersey Group 4 and bring home the sectional title.
For me, because it is my last season, I believe that we should have fun this year and be able to commune as a team and get along together as well too.
Well, that's one of the things I saw from last year. It seems like a lot of the team, they're always supporting each other, pulling for each other, and I think that helped out in some tough matches as things went through. Now, how long have you two been playing tennis?
I've been playing tennis for about 6 years.
6 years?
For 7.
That's good. And what's one of the best things about playing tennis here at GCIT?
We're all really good friends, so it's really fun to be able to watch each other, and even during challenge matches, it doesn't really matter who wins or loses. Well, obviously it matters, but we don't keep hard feelings against each other.
We are all a one big family when we are playing together, and I feel that as years progress, we become more and more closer together.
Well, listen, best of luck to you two and the team, and I look forward to seeing you during the season. Back with the preseason show and with the boys soccer team and head coach Gene Noor. Gene, last year was a nice season for us. We did pretty well, made it to the finals of the NJTAC, won some big games. How were things going so far?
We have a lot of talent here, a lot of numbers we have to go through yet. And the boys are pretty sharp. During this summer, they played a lot of tournaments, and we also played Summer League. So they're pretty sharp at this point over some of the past years.
Like you said, 90 kids have signed up to play, so that's a lot of kids to go through. Like you said, last year, just like a lot of teams, you had a good core of seniors, but just like everybody else, you've got a nice group of upperclassmen coming through, coming up this year. So that's got to be encouraging.
Right. We have. I even have a couple sophomores and a couple of freshmen that look pretty sharp too, along with a core group of seniors and a good group of juniors.
What do you think some of your expectations are going into the season?
We're in a tough conference, so competing hard, nose to nose, hard is going to be acceptable pretty much because it's just a high level of play that we're playing in. Of course, yeah, I'd like to win everything, but and that's what we'll be planning to do. But, you know, along with that, we just want to play good soccer.
Listen, best of luck to you and the team during the season.
Thank you.
Coach Nora, boys soccer team. Continuing the preseason show with the boys soccer team, we are with two players now, Mason Shute, Patrick Arazi. So we're about a week into the season so far. How are things going so far with you and the team?
We look pretty good. We're working hard out here. You know, I'm happy to be back again in the senior season. It's looking good.
Yeah, I'd probably say the same thing. Yeah, we're looking like a good team. We're looking like a unit, I think, and you know, it's good team chemistry, I think.
Last year we had a pretty good season, did pretty well, made it to the finals of the NJTAC. I know over the summer there's been you guys have been playing in a couple leagues, and everyone's been playing, doing really well. What are some expectations you have, maybe as an individual and for the team?
As an individual, I want to just come out here and do the best I can my senior season, prepare for college season if I can. As a team, I think if we can come out here and organize ourselves and work the hardest we can, I mean, that's the makings of a good season.
Yeah, I want to give it my all, put everything I got on the field, and I want everyone else on the team to do so too. And I think if we all work together as a unit, then we'll be pretty good. So. All
right. What's one of the best things about playing soccer here at GCIT?
GCIT, best thing about playing soccer, I'd say it's just a fun team environment. We all have a really good time.
Yeah, the friendships, the fun, we all like to joke around and stuff, have a good time.
Well, listen, best of luck to you two and the team this year. Look forward to seeing everybody.
Yeah, thank you.
Boys soccer team. That concludes our preseason show for fall 2022. Thank you for watching, and come out and support the Cheetahs. Go Cheetahs.